How's it going? Just thought I'd give an update. It's been a while since I made a video. But here we go. I've stripped down the bike. It's about mid-May, I guess, now, 2019. But anyways, I stripped down the bike. That there underneath there is from the tank. My gauge there, my floater on there and whatnot. But anyway, stripped down the tank. Took the side rocker covers off. I went and got them priced out, and I couldn't believe how much they wanted for them. So I was looking at the internet, watched a guy doing a video. You know what? I wish I could remember his name. I'd give him a shout out. But anyways, he went and he purchased a Dyna, and it didn't have the covers on the rocker. Or on the struts, sorry. On the struts. So I was like, hey, you know what? Because I was thinking about it already, eh? Seen a video on it, thought, what the hell? Went to the garage, started stripping the bike down. Lo and behold, pulled them off and thought, wow, that looks awesome. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I'll give you a quick look at what the bike used to look like. I'll put a photo up as well to show. Sorry about my mess in the background. Still not warm enough to put the air conditioner in. But anyways, that's the tank there. It was 2 fenders. Didn't like the fender, so I went to an OEM, which is right here, right? That's the rear fender. There's the front fender. Didn't like it either. So I decided to go with an OEM as well. Just got it's some different colors on there, so I'll have to repaint it, but whatever. No big deal. So that's what I've been up to today anyways. Pulled all the parts off. I'm gonna go paint it an army green. I think it's gonna look awesome. It'll be a flat color, so I think that'll look totally cool. I believe that, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, no big deal, but the Fat Boy Slim is in a army green, and it's got like the star on the side of the tank there, Harley Davidson and all that. So I think it'll look similar to that, maybe not. But anyways, it'll look cool. I painted something at home before I decided to paint it onto the bike. My step ladder, actually. So it looked pretty badass, I thought, and away I go. Still a lot of changes that I want to make. Even still, I want to switch out these shocks. I don't know, maybe go with some Burleys or something. I'm not really sure, but something black though, because I want to keep that black theme going. And my horn's got to be changed out black for sure. I think I'm going to keep though the cover for my air, because I don't know, say whatever you like, but I think it looks badass and says the bike and everything else, right? So I think that, what the hell, I'll keep that on there. Definitely going to replace though the battery case, or the cover, sorry, is definitely going to go black. And then I think that probably going to switch out the mirrors eventually with something blacked out as well. I like that whole blacked out look, eh? One thing I haven't got right now, but I had to buy a whole new assembly as well for the fairing. So for the rear fender. So anybody who's out there and is buying fenders, make sure that you got all that parts that come with it, eh? Because if not, you got to go buy them, and it can just be a bit of a pain in the butt. But anyways, live and learn. I never knew this, but all this stuff is different also too. Some of them come without this hookup here, eh? Just the case. In case you already have the hookup, maybe your case got destroyed, I'm not really sure. or your bracket, what do you want to call this, maybe got destroyed and you still have the hookups here. But so there's two different kinds, right? Make sure you get the right kind there, obviously. And so then also, check this out. I wanted to show this too. So it's a good thing that I took the seat off and all the bike apart, because this being the first winter that I had it off the road and whatnot since I bought it, there was things that I didn't notice. Obviously, taking the bike apart, you notice this bolt here, that's actually on tight right now. And look at that. And I'm doing that with my fingers. It was right about there. So just heads up, maybe when you getting a bike that's used or whatever, maybe, I don't know, maybe pull off a cup of the seat and have a look underneath just to make sure everything's bolted on properly. But anyways, I digress from where I was going with this. Just reminded me about that. But anyways, the wiring harness. Now that was interesting because this is a 2003 Dyna, and I'm from Canada, so it's a little bit harder for us to get parts here, I guess, because we looked up one guy and he didn't make them anymore, the company didn't provide them anymore. So there was another company that we looked up, and they were able to provide us with one, luckily. I was just looking up on the wiring harness here. I think that's original. Pretty sure rear lighting harness. It even says on there, if I can get that in there, 2003. So, oh, went out of focus. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Anyways, what he had done, because it was a custom in the back there, and here was the custom taillight that was on the back, right? As you can see, it was all wired up. And I don't know what I did with the taillights. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm going to put another comparison. I'll probably maybe mesh the other video together a little bit here and there, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But anyways, check that out. So, needless to say, had to buy a new harness because all of the wires were hardwired in, and I had to cut them. Now, you can say, some of you out there may say, oh, well, you could have just did the same thing, but I'd rather just plug and not have to worry about anything, because, like I was saying before I got to that point, I got a new taillight. It's a lay-down, flatter one, and with that, it's going to be a 3-in-1. So it'll have obviously the running light, the brake light, and the signals all built into one. Smoked. It's going to look awesome. But other than that, I think that's about all I was going to go with. I just wanted to give a little update. Like I said, haven't done a video in a while, and now that it was all stripped down before I got it back on the road, I thought that I would do a quick video just of what the bike looks like. I'll tell you guys, I pulled the season of, and gals, this isn't just for guys, but anyways, I did a season on this, put over 5,000 kilometers on it, and I'll tell you, those ape hangers went for cruises, approximately, 2.5 hour rides, like ripping down the highway and everything else, and loved it. I thought they were amazing. So comfortable, your arms don't get tired. I just thought I would throw that out there because some people may not like them, or they're not unsure of them. And I'll be honest with you, when I first got the bike and I noticed it, I got it for a good price, so I wasn't worried about switching parts out, because I already knew the color had to go. And I didn't like the fenders at all either, so I knew they were going to have to go. So I wasn't worried about putting some money into the bike, right? So I thought, you know what, no big deal. I wanted this because it was an anniversary 2003 bike. So I badly wanted a bike that was 2003. I was actually looking at smaller bikes than this to get in my budget. Was there the Sportsters, but luckily I came across the right time, the right deal, and cash talks, right? So I had, enough cash on me that when I showed him all the cash, we were able to do a good deal, and I think we both benefited. Obviously, I got the bike and he got cash in his hand right away. So win-win situation. So anyways, like I was saying, the handlebars, very comfortable. Don't knock them until you tried them. You'd be surprised. With that being said, like the video, you want to see more, just going to try to do as many as I can as I put this bike back together. And then from there, do some ride videos and whatnot. But if anybody's out there and they need some help putting their bike back together, or they got some advice, by all means, leave some comments and hit that like button, subscribe button, and be safe.